Hello everyone and welcome to a Super Awesome Geek Show toy review, spotlight, all that jazz. I'm John, producer and host of the Super Awesome Geek Show podcast, and one of the bros of Battlefront. If you're into Battlefront 2, Star Wars, the game there, check us out at Bros Battlefront on Twitter. But anyways, so I've got the new Optimus Prime from Power of the Primes, Hasbro's Transformers Generations line. And this figure is awesome. First off, I got to apologize. Found this at Walmart and it showed up all scratched up, the window. So I hope that it's not... Every way I put the lights, you get a glare because of the way the scratches are in the plastic. So I can't really get a good view of it, but you can get an idea of the box art, you know, Transformers, Hasbro, all that stuff. I did want to say real quick, sorry about not posting a lot of toy review videos. I had to move from Seattle to South Florida. And, I mean, I know that was a while ago if anyone's been paying attention. But it took me this long to get the setup back in place where I could actually film and light and have a quiet spot to do toy reviews. So that's why it's taken so long for me to get back into this. But I figured, what better figure to get back into it than with Optimus Prime? Haha, he's so awesome. And let me zoom in on that front box art because it's really cool. I think this box art's just really cool. I love that Gen 1 kind of style of drawing there. I love this version of Optimus Prime the best, from the Gen 1 cartoons from the 80s. You know, but with a modern sort of twist to it, but it still has that basic original shape, the original head. That's what I prefer. I want to cut over here to like a close-up view of the box. Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime, ages 8+. This one's a complex figure. But as we go up the packaging here, you can sort of see Prime in the box. Again, sorry for the massive glare at the top here. But that's basically just because the packaging is so scratched. I'm trying to adjust the light a little bit. There we go. So you can kind of see his weapon here on the left. And then the Autobot matrix of leadership. And Prime in all his glory there in the front. The cab part of his chest looks great. His arms look perfect. I love them. The waist and the feet, everything about him. I just can't wait to have this figure open. It's amazing. Alright, I flipped it around. Now we've got the back of the box. Nice Optimus Prime thing at the top. So here we go, Optimus Prime Evolution. That must be, you know, evolving from Orion Pax to Optimus Prime. When the humble Orion Pax becomes the bearer of the matrix of leadership, he evolves to become the noble leader Optimus Prime. And there's 3 other languages for you there if you want those. And this is a bit of a close-up. Power of the Primes, the matrix of leadership, and how it can, you know, you can pop the gold center out and stick in a new piece for any of the other Prime Masters that you want to use if you decide to. Choose your Prime. Orion Pax takes 15 steps to turn into the truck, the cab, but he can use the armor there. You can, well, they have it as Optimus Prime removing the armor, and then he's Orion Pax, but if you want to go the evolution way, you'd be Orion Pax, putting the armor on and becoming Optimus Prime. But yeah, you can kind of see the open area there, and that's where I think it's going to end up being Orion Pax's back, and the legs will fold up in his front, and then you'll pop another headpiece on to make Optimus Prime's head, and his back, which was the cab, will end up being what goes through that hole there. It's just my guess. And they can transform into the various truck modes, which are right there. The cab, 15 steps to turn into the cab, from Orion Pax to the cab, 33 steps, and you hook the cab onto the armor, which becomes the trailer. The armor becomes the trailer. Yeah, did I say that right? I think so. And you've got his gun, you know, the classic Optimus Prime gun sitting right up there. This guy looks cool. I can't wait. Let's get him open. For those of you who collect the cards, he's got this really awesome Optimus Prime Power of the Primes Generations card. There's the front, and I'll get you the back here. Optimus Megatronus. Harness the fallen strength for noble purpose. Okay. There we go. Optimus Prime, straight out of the box. Power of the Primes. This is him in robot mode. I think he looks fantastic. Holy cow, the detail is just amazing on this figure. He's unbelievable. Wow. He looks great from this side, doesn't he? Give him a flip around here. And like I thought, the legs of Orion Pax form a backpack. Almost looks like a rocket pack, so, you know, you could pretend that's a jetpack, you know? He looks great. I'm floored. It's amazing. Love it. Get you some close-up here for the legs. We'll work our way up the body so you can have some closer views. This figure's fantastic. Wow, right? Wow, just wow. Amazing. Love the glass. This is just great. The Autobot symbols look good. The head is just perfect. I'm very happy with this, as you can tell. The weapon fits very well in Prime's hand, and as you can tell, he can go into some pretty good dynamic poses. There's a lot of twist and rotate in the feet. The arms have a good movement all the way around. His head is a good swivel. This, I mean, everything, the joints here, they move in full 360. It's pretty cool. In and out. This figure has some great articulation. He's going to make some amazing poses. Optimus Prime, Autobots, roll out. Yeah, see what I mean? You can just put him in any pose you want. This is a great looking figure. And the gun is pretty reminiscent of the classic Optimus Prime weapon. Looks great. I love this figure. Here's Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime, with the matrix of leadership inside his chest, and his hands are kind of in a pose that looks as if he's pulling open his chest to open that up, where the cavity goes, where the Autobot matrix of leadership is. Now, I'm not going to go through all the transformations, because that would make this video like an hour long. So, I'm just going to pull out Orion Pax, show you him, then off camera I'm going to transform him into truck mode, the cab, show you that from every angle, and then I'm going to show you the truck with the trailer on it from every angle. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll go into another video later on where I do the transformation and less of a review, just so you can have that quick and dirty, but I don't want to make this video an hour long, you know? Alright, so when I come back, you'll see him, Orion Pax, alright? So real quick, here's the armor without Orion Pax inside. Just like I thought, the chest piece just pulls out the back and Orion Pax just kind of pops out from there. There's a really cool lever here, and that locks Orion Pax into the back. So it's actually quite well designed. I think that's a really good way of doing it. It's pretty cool because it's easy release, you know, and it clips him in and holds him tight when he's in the full Optimus Prime mode. I'm digging it. Nice design. Here he is, guys, Orion Pax. Wow, he looks awesome. I really like the way this figure looks. He totally looks Cybertronian. Looks like, you know, what I mean is he comes straight from Cybertron. I mean, the head, he looks just like the cartoon. It's uncanny how much that head sculpt looks like the cartoons. This is absolutely amazing. I love the arms, the detail, the roundness. I mean, the roundness of the Cybertronian features, like in the legs and everything. You know, these are the parts that look like the jetpack on the back when he was in Optimus Prime mode. The waist, the chest piece, everything. It's just incredible that you get both versions of the figure in this one set. It's just, I'm floored. I love it. I'll get in close so you can see him up, the detail up close. at least his chest and head area, you know. Up close details of Orion Pax for you. Trying to just move this camera up as steady as I can so you can kind of get this view. Very cool figure, right? There's a nice close-up for you of the chest, the head, the arms. Like I said, I think this figure is fantastic. It's just a really nice looking figure. Every detail about him is just perfect. I'm blown away. Here's the side of Orion Pax. And then I'll get you the back, a back view. You can see the cab part that's sort of stuffed into the front of the armor to make the Optimus Prime look. But on Orion Pax, it's just a giant backpack kind of thing. Orion's other side. Go back to the front for you. Overall, this is a great looking figure, Orion Pax. Oh wow. Love it. I'm geeking out here. Orion Pax also, as a figure, has some great articulation. There's a lot of movement in the arms, left and right. You can twist them. You can rotate them full 360. His legs the same way. They can go in and out. He's got a lot of adjustments in the feet and the hip area, the knees, just kind of that single joint. But as you can see, you can put him in some great dynamic poses. I mean, this figure just looks awesome, doesn't he? Especially when you get him in a really good pose like this. Sort of trying to show some of the dynamic range that his feet have. You can see that his foot can really angle down, so you can kind of do like a interesting, like lunging sort of pose. I don't know, or he's about to start running. I mean, this just looks really cool. I love all the dynamic ways you can move some of these parts in his legs and his arms. I don't know if I like how stubby that section of the gun is, but this gun looks really good. I'm digging that one, you know. Really cool figure. I like this one. Yeah, I've said that a lot, you know, how cool he is. That's all you're getting in this review. He's so cool, he's so cool. Oh, this is awesome, I love it. But anyway, here we go. Alright, I'm going to come right back. Like I said, I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to transform him into the cab, the truck mode, and I'll give you a 360 of that and show you some details there. So here you go, guys. Optimus Prime, Orion Pax in the cab mode as a truck. You know, I think he looks pretty good. This is a little bit wonky how it comes down so far, but it's alright. Overall, this is a good figure. It's not really in the center, is it? There we go. This whole business back here is a little bit off-putting, but it's kind of designed to hold the trailer part. The trailer hooks into here. I think the reason this is a little wonky is just because it's the best they could do, well, in this figure anyway, for connecting it to the trailer. I think you're supposed to have this. If you're going to have it in truck mode, you're supposed to have the trailer on. But overall, it's not a bad looking cab for the truck mode of Optimus Prime. I'm digging it. I'm going to keep mine in robot mode though, so this mode doesn't matter as much to me as the other modes. And here's the trailer. So the armor transformed into this trailer. The gun is on a swivel, so it can kind of go up and down. That's pretty cool. I like that. Whoop! I think I knocked it off its little hinge. But anyway, there's the back of the trailer. The other side. Kind of showing you there. The detail in the trailer I think looks great. It really reminds me of the Gen 1 from the Transformers actual toy line, Gen 1. Now I'll go and get this thing connected to the cab, and then you can see the whole thing together here. So here you go, guys. Optimus Prime in truck mode with the cab and the trailer attached. And I actually moved Orion Pax's arms down a little bit. I feel like that looks just slightly better. It makes this look more like a cab. See, if you put his arms up, what is that? I don't know. It doesn't look that bad, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Down or up? Maybe up isn't that bad. Yeah, whatever you prefer, I guess. Like I said, I'm going to keep mine in robot mode, in the full Optimus Prime mode when I put him on the shelf. I just wanted to show you guys every detail of this thing. I really like the detail of the trailer and stuff. I think this is pretty cool. As I've been saying the whole time, this is a great figure. It's really cool. It's awesome. I love it. I'm digging this. Yeah. I'll show you the other side real quick. So here he is, straight on from the side. You see what I mean? These arms just seem not in the right... I don't know. Is it better to have them down? It's hard for me to say. I almost prefer it that way, but I don't know. There's just... I wish they could go somewhere else. They just weren't there. Maybe you can pop them off. Maybe they're on a ball joint or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's minor detail. Everything else on this guy looks great. He's got the tanks for fuel, the little, exhaust plume things. What are they? Side windows with mirrors. The tires all look pretty good. I love this sticker stripe here with the Autobot symbol. I like the way the gun sits in the top. I think that's really cool. Oh, I should show you the top, shouldn't I? You got to see what this looks like. So yeah, here's an above view. This bit, you're kind of like, why isn't it... He should have had something that went over that to just in this section so that it was gray. I think that would have been much better. You could leave this front red part with the Autobot symbols on it. But he does have markings that sort of make it look like a car could be driven up there and stopped. So it's not that bad, right? Again, this whole business here just looks out of place for the cab of the truck. I don't know. Alright, I was hoping to give you guys a couple of comparisons here. On the right side of your television screen, if you're looking at it, is the Gen 1 Optimus Prime, the original 1980s toy in his truck and trailer mode. And on the left side of your screen is the brand new Power of the Primes Optimus Prime truck and trailer. So it is the cab part is about the same size, but the trailer is a bit smaller. Yeah. But it does fit the toy, Come to think of it, the cab on the right looks a bit small for that trailer, doesn't it? Like if you were to compare it to a real life thing. So the one on the left is probably more accurate, the more recent one, But they both look really cool. I like how they went back to that sticker design. Pretty neat. Let's see them in robot mode. I'll do some comparisons with robot modes. So when the original classic Gen 1 Optimus Prime is in robot mode, he's just about the same height as Orion Pax. So robot to truck to cab mode, the original Gen 1 Optimus Prime is pretty much the same size-wise as Orion Pax turning into its cab mode in this new Power of the Primes version. Wow. Nice. Don't they look so cool together? And now here's Power of the Primes Optimus Prime on the left, compared size-wise and look-wise to the original Gen 1 Optimus Prime in robot mode on the right, of course. Now that's my original Optimus Prime that I had since I was a kid. I saved up money, I lived on a farm, I sold eggs around the neighborhood and meat and various other things. Yeah, we butchered our animals, but that's how it goes. But I was a child running around the neighborhood selling all the produce and eggs and meat and stuff that we got on our farm. Saved up enough money to go out and buy Optimus Prime, Megatron, Shockwave, Soundwave. I bought them all at once with all this money I saved up, and my parents were pissed because I spent hundreds of dollars on toys. But I saved up. It was my money. I could do whatever I wanted with it. And I still have that original Optimus Prime that I played with as a child right here in my possession for you all to see. Yay. But I got one more comparison for you, because I don't know about you, but doesn't the new Power of the Primes Optimus Prime look an awful lot like the Masterpiece Optimus Prime? Well, let's check them out together and see what you think. Alright, here we go. Power of the Primes Optimus Prime compared to the Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Striking, right? Can you tell which one is which? I'll give you a second here. They are so similar, right? I mean, look at the legs. They're almost identical in the legs, the waist, the chest piece. It's absolutely amazing. The Masterpiece is on the right, of course, and the Power of the Primes Transformers Generations Optimus Prime is on the left. But hey, for $40, I found this guy for $39.99. The Power of the Primes Optimus I'm talking about. If you don't have a Masterpiece Optimus Prime yet, this is probably the best way to go for you. It's going to be the cheapest, the least expensive way for you to get an extremely well done, highly detailed version of Optimus Prime. Probably the best Optimus Prime, aside from getting a Masterpiece, which is there on the right. I'm floored. It's absolutely amazing. Look at all the detail. I mean, the legs are almost the same. The waist pieces are, colored the same. The chest. It's just amazing. Really, really well done. Are you guys just as floored as I am? This is wow. So there we go, guys. I'm going to wrap it up right here, because if I keep on going on about how awesome and how wow and how, fantastic this is, that's all I've been saying this whole video. I'm just telling you got to go grab this figure. He's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I'm just going to end it before I keep rambling on about how awesome it is. And it gets to be an hour long, even though I didn't want it being an hour long. See, now imagine if I actually did the transforming. It would have been forever, right? You'd be sick of me talking by now. But anyway, there you go. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm John, the Vintage Geek, producer and host of the Super Awesome Geek Show. Follow us on Twitter at Awesome Geek Show. And if you want to check out some Star Wars Battlefront 2 stuff, my brother Mark and I do the Bros of Battlefront. It's another YouTube channel. I have a link down below. And there you go. Now that I got this kind of set up, and I hope it's working all right for you guys visually, I'll be doing some more toy reviews as I get more things in. So thanks a lot. Subscribe if you like this. Like I said, I'll be doing more. I'll get back into it here. Sorry for the absence and doing toy reviews for a while, but I had to move. I had to get everything situated down here. And there was a lot of things I had to do to help my father before I could get back into this. Okay, thanks guys. Appreciate it all. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell me what you think. Yeah, comment below. What do you think about this figure? How close do you think he is to the Masterpiece? What is your favorite Optimus Prime figure? Are you like me? Is this your favorite aside from the Masterpiece? I think this is one of the most accurate and best figures of Optimus Prime we've ever had. Since the original Gen 1, of course. And the Masterpiece, yeah. Alright guys, talk to you later. Thanks, bye.